Hi there, how are you? Can you tell I'm excited? It's always so nice to come talk to you all here on this platform. If you're new here, my name is Lucia Ejo. My channel gives well-researched health information. So if you're looking for health information, looking for random things and just lifestyle and just to laugh while talking about serious health topics, then this is the best place for you. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I'm really grateful for the viewership that I've had so far. If you're new, please pause, help me. That subscribe button, just click it so that we know what we're doing here. But anyways, so the topic of today. Sometimes, yeah, it can be very awkward when someone comes to tell you that they're sad, because then you're like, you don't know what to say, or you think you have all these good things to say in your head, and then you say it, and then you just make everything even worse. So if you think you don't know someone who is depressed, well, let me list them out for you. You probably know someone who has lost a job, you probably know a new mom, you probably know someone who has lost a loved one, you probably know someone who is going through life. Yeah, those are people that you should try to reach out. Or you know somebody who has not been on social media for a long time. Now, when somebody goes off social media, they're trying to take a mental break, mental space, mental everything. So yes, that's somebody you should actually reach out to. And in those times when you reach out to them, there are things that you should and shouldn't do so that you don't make everything worse. And that's what this video is gonna be about, to educate us on how to be more helpful to people or our loved ones who might be experiencing some deep sadness or depression. So I'll start off with things that you should do or say to someone who has come to you to express how they're feeling. Number one, listen. Just listen to them. They may not need advice, so just hear them out, ask them questions that help you understand what they're going through so that you're not assuming. So questions like, how are you feeling? Or, hey, it seems like you're having a hard time lately. What's on your mind? Tell me what's going on. Validate their feelings by saying things like, oh, that sounds really difficult, and I'm really sorry to hear that. So show some empathy and interest with your body language. Make sure that you're expressing yourself, and keep asking open-ended questions. Don't be too pushy though, so that you don't push them away. Now your friend may not feel like talking the first time you ask, and that's okay. Just continue to let them know that you care and you'll be there whenever they're ready to talk. Number two, actively support them. Your friend might not be aware that they're dealing with depression, or they may not know how to reach out for support. So even if they don't know therapy could be of help, just the process of looking for a therapist or booking an appointment, or how expensive therapy can be overwhelming and may discourage them. So you can help them with the process, or even like pay for one of your sessions. Anything that can help them to feel some kind of relief. You can help them review potential therapists. You can encourage and support them to make that first appointment. Also try to support them in continuing the therapy. If they tell you that they might cancel their therapy appointment, you can tell them, no, don't worry, stick with it. You can even say things like, oh, last week your session seemed to be very productive and you felt a lot better. What if today's session helps you too? It also shows them that you also see progress, and that will encourage them. Number three, this one is very important. Okay? Take care of yourself, please. Take care of yourself. When you care about someone who is living with depression, it's very tempting to carry it on your head. Just pull it. And it's very tempting to drop everything to be by their side and support them. Now, it's not wrong to want to help your friend though, but it's also important to take care of your own needs. So make sure that you're setting boundaries. For example, you might let your friend know you're available to talk to them after you get home from work and not before then. Or, I'll get back to you, just give me a moment to get home, rest, and have something to eat. I will reach out to you. Above all, just make sure that you take care of yourself first and you practice some self-care as well, because spending a lot of time with your loved one who has depression can take an emotional toll. So know your limits around difficult emotions and make sure you take time to recharge. Number four, learn about depression on your own. Now imagine having to educate each person in your life about a mental or physical health issue that you're experiencing. So exhausting. So educate yourself on depression so that you can help someone. In other words, shameless pitch, watch all my videos. I have a whole playlist on mental health, so catch up on those and educate yourself. If you watch these videos and there's a question I haven't answered, please let me know so that I can address them, do the research, and give you the information. You know how we do here. Number five, help If you're in close proximity with someone who is experiencing these depressive episodes, you can offer to help them with everyday tasks like grocery shopping. Ask them, what do you need most help with today? Just to help them take something off their plate so that they're not worrying as much. Also, you can extend loose invitations or say, oh, do you want to go somewhere? And if you extend loose invitations and they say, oh no, I don't feel like going, say, oh no, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
Always asking me what I got on. They be like, hey, Brandon, what you got on? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Let them know it's fine so that they don't also feel guilt like, oh my gosh, I've let this person down. Just let them know, no, whenever you're ready, I'll always be here. Whenever you feel like, just keep loving them and be patient because it's not always easy. Number 6, be patient. Depression will usually improve with treatment, but it can be a slow process that involves some trial and error. So just be patient with them and just let them know that you love them and you will always be there for them. Try not to assume that a good day means that they are cured, and try not to get frustrated if the string of bad days makes it seem like your friend will never improve. Stay in touch, let your friend know you still care about them as they continue to work through depression. Text them every now and again. Say things like, I've been thinking about you and I care about you, I love you. Something nice and sweet so that you remember that they're loved and you're there for them. Now to the things that you should not do. Very serious. First things first, don't take it personally. Yeah, your friend's depression isn't your fault, just as it's not their fault. So try not to let it get to you when they seem to lash out in anger or frustration or cancel plans or don't want to do anything at all. Again, all of this is not easy. So just do your part and just leave them, pray for them. Don't try to fix them because you cannot. It's as simple as that. Number 2, try not to say well-intentioned phrases like, you should be grateful for the good things in your life, or just stop thinking about sad things. It's not that easy. But you can encourage positivity. So you can remind them of things you like about them, especially when it seems like they only have negative things to say about themselves. So positive support can let your friend know they do really matter to you. Number 3, try not to give advice. It's something that I've actually struggled with. I always want to jump in, be the hero, give them all these nuggets and things and my experience. Bruh, you're not just going to say all these things that will magically make it go away. So don't give advice, just listen. Now, if they come to you and say, oh, I need your opinion on something, or I'm feeling this way, what do you think I can do? Now that's your opportunity to be of help and prefer some form of solution that might work. But other than that, nah, just listen to them and validate their feelings. Number 4, don't minimize or compare your experience. If your friend talks about depression, you might want to say things like, I understand, we've all been there. Whereas you haven't quite been there, I mean, if you have, then definitely please go ahead and share your experience. But if you haven't, yeah, you shouldn't say that. When you say that, it can minimize your feelings because depression goes beyond simply feeling sad. Or sometimes you now say things like, oh, things could be so much worse. Your friend's pain is what's real to them in that moment, and validating their pain is what may help them the most. So say something like, I can't imagine how hard it is to deal with this. I know I can make you feel better, but just remember you're not alone. Something along those lines. How does that sound? Good? It sounded good to me. It's the empathy for me. Number 5, don't take a stance on medication. So medication can be helpful for depression. By medicine, I mean like pills. It can be good for depression, but it doesn't work for everyone. Some people don't like the side effects and prefer to treat depression with therapy or natural remedies. Even if you think your friend should take an antidepressant, remember that choosing to take medication is a personal decision. So advise them, however, to seek help. And of course, if somebody is contemplating suicide, please intervene. And how do you know if somebody's contemplating suicide? They've talked about death, they're trying to buy a weapon, they've started using substances, they're engaging in risky or dangerous behavior, or getting rid of belongings, or giving out treasured possessions, or talking about feeling trapped or wanting a way out, or they're trying to push people away, or they're saying goodbye with more feeling than usual. Yeah, then you know that something else is wrong. So please make sure that in that moment you reach out, you call the National Suicide Prevention Line, or if you're in Nigeria, Remember that we have hotlines at this website, www.opencounseling.com/hotlines-ng. I know it's pretty long, but it's in the description below, and I'll share it as well on my social media platforms. So please make sure that you're reaching out and helping whoever it is that might be contemplating suicide and is going through depression. So now these things, you might think they apply just to depression, but no, they can actually apply to anything else. Someone is feeling sad around you, this is the time to practice empathy, practice love, practice support, and just help that loved one get through the difficult times. We're all going through difficult times for sure, and we can always reach out and help each other. So let me know what point resonated with you, what you're familiar with, how you've dealt with things like this in the past. I've said wrong things to people before, and doing this research actually helped me learn and just say, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that day, but now moving forward, at least I know what to say. You know what I mean? But yeah, hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, like it, watch it, share it, give it. Everybody, I want to sneeze. It didn't come out. Anyways, yes, take care, and I will see you in my next video.